Let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make you cry. Let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make you cry. Hello there. I didn't want to disappoint my audience, the little audience that I do have. I really appreciate you all hanging around and working with me as I try to figure out this whole sideshow thing. And actually, I've had a revelation, because what I'm going to do is, on certain days, I'm going to do something that's themed a little different, so that everybody knows what we're doing on a given day and why we're doing it. I had a request, and that request came from, that request came from one of the listeners, and that was for Unforgettable. And I hadn't figured out, I didn't decide until just about 2 minutes ago what I was going to do tonight. And I've never sung this song. Never ever. I've sung little bits and pieces of it, but I've never sung this song. So tonight I'm going to sing Unforgettable in my own inimitable fashion. You know, the thing that I like about this is I know that people tune in to NASCAR because they want to see a car crash. People watch shows with trains on because they like to see a train wreck. And I can guarantee you one thing, that from time to time, if you keep following me on this sideshow thing and what we're going to start calling on Thursdays, next Thursday, Cup of Truth, where I'm just going to act a complete idiot, a complete fool, just have fun. You're going to see some train wrecks and you're going to see some car crashes. And, you know, it is what it is. That's my life. And I thank you for tuning in. So without further ado, unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way. And forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Unforgettable in every way, and forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. All right, so that's my little quick version of Unforgettable here on Facebook Live. And as I said, I've kind of figured out what I'm going to do. People know that I like to sing periodically, even though I'm not a professional singer and I don't profess to sing well. I have fun singing, and I thank you all for your comments, encouraging comments, because there have been times in my life when I stopped singing. Here's the interesting thing. When I was young, I used to sing often, and some people knew me for singing. The first live performance I ever heard was my cousin, Dennis Maybang. He and Robert Maybang sang at a 4th of July event, a family 4th of July event. And that was just amazing to me. They sang Broadway, and they sounded really, really good. Now, I was probably only three years old. But I remember that like it was yesterday, them standing there singing. And I guess I kind of tried to pattern myself after that. Shows you how things can impact you. And then when I got to be about 8, he asked me to sing, and I sang for him, and he was really impressed. He told me, wow, you got a good voice. The funny thing was, I had a neighbor who played in the band at Harlan High School. I was 10, and he was a senior at Harlan High School. Well, he was in contact with the folks that discovered Michael Jackson, and Michael dumped them. The Jackson 5 had dumped them. So they were looking for a replacement for Michael Jackson. So he'd heard me sing before, and he came to me and he asked me if I would be interested, and asked my parents, and we all said yes. So he started grooming me to do that. Took me to talent shows and that kind of thing. But then the interesting thing was my voice changed over a period of time, and I didn't like the way my voice sounded. So I stopped singing and just started mouthing words. But now I'm at a point in my life where I'm ready to reclaim some of that, just for my own personal purposes, because I do enjoy entertaining. People know I enjoy doing karaoke. During the campaign, I used to do karaoke Mondays, and we did that at MV, and that was very popular. But we had fun. So I always know when I'm at a good place in my life when I'm singing all the time, because I'm not under any pressure. And I am singing a whole lot more. So I'm enjoying life. And I encourage other people to do the same thing. Don't let anybody stop you from doing what you love to do. I've had times in my life when people that I was around, and I'll be more specific, women that I was around didn't feel like hearing me sing for whatever reason. And so I wouldn't do it. That's letting somebody else control you. So my key to you is don't be afraid, have fun, do whatever it is that makes you feel good. And I'm more than willing to listen. And thank you for listening to me. All right, I met my time limit. Thank you all very much. Tune in again tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific Time, 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern Time. I don't know yet what we're going to do, but we'll do something interesting. We're figuring out the schedule, and I'll start posting.